Offense went for it, and they got it. Out of the timeout, they handed it off to big number 30, K.J. Fry, and all 6 foot 190 of them picked up a couple of yards needed for a first down. The Indians keep the drive alive.
You know, that was a big play for the Clarke Indians and a needed play. K.J. Fry's been battling a knee injury, and the kid's got a heart of gold. He's been doing everything right. He's been putting in the time, and I think 195 is a little light for this guy.
Yeah. That's even 190, so it's even 5 pounds shorter. Handoff to Drake Moore up the middle. He picks up a couple. He got 5 yards on that carry, K.J. Fry did. It was 4th and 1 from the 45, and they got him all the way out to midfield. That's a strong run from that young man. 2nd and about 8 coming up here for the Clarke offense as they keep their drive alive. One thing, Thomas, to note is Indians tonight 0 for 7 on 3rd down, but they're 2 for 2 on 4th down. They've gambled at the right time.
Yeah. It's been an interesting statistic to watch, and I hope he can turn that around on the 3rd down.
Cooley rolls out left, fires late, and the pass was it made on the sideline? It was. Number 13, Brock Watson, able to reel it in and keep his foot in down the left sideline all the way out to the 30-yard line. Great pitch and catch. Cooley, as he was getting close to that line of scrimmage, able to make a great throw.
You know, that was textbook football. That was beautiful.
Mm-hmm. It was. Puts a lot of stress on a defense when you do that, because from my vantage point up here, I saw him have a lot of turf in front. I thought he was going to pull it down for sure, but he kept his eyes downfield and found Watson. 1st and 10 as the Indians again move into Red Oak territory. Cooley looking deep, wanting to go one-on-one to Vega, and threw it a bit too far. Step for step with him downfield, Brandon Hernandez. We've called his name quite a bit defensively tonight for the Tigers.
You know, I got to give it up for Brandon. He's playing some good D tonight. Hopefully the Clarke can adjust and get out ahead of him and make some more catches, because it looks like the passing game is where we're at for the Clarke tonight.
It seems really both ways. Yeah. That's been the case. Neither team has really been able to establish much of a running game. And I think when you say that in this contest, if you would tell both coaches with 2.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter that neither side had really established a running game, Coach Quinlan would take that every day. Because that means that Red Oak's not running all over the field.
Absolutely. That was our goal tonight. Our goal tonight was to shut down Red Oak's running game.
That one might have been tipped. Cooley tried to get it out to the left to K.J. Fry, or I beg your pardon, Mason Fry was the intended target, but Thornton caught a piece of it on his way around the edge. 3rd and 10.
Yeah, definitely a finger or two on that pigskin there.
Just as he was last year, Cole Thornton has been a problem off the edge at times tonight for the Clarke offense.
One thing I'm surprised we're not seeing a lot out of the Indians tonight, they like to do a lot of pitches to the sides. And we saw that right at the beginning of the game.
Right.
With 2 short passes, one to the right, one to the left. Actually, it was reversed. And just that pitch and catch.
Oh, he's got Watson going downfield. Brock makes a contested grab, stays on his feet inside the 5, down at the 3.
You know, it's exciting to see Brock have this kind of game. He's a great kid. He's got a great attitude. And he's just a great human. It's great to see that.
He got a step on Byer, and even though the sophomore went up to try to knock that ball away, Watson with great concentration to bring that ball in. How oftentimes do you see a wide receiver looking up at that ball, a hand comes into view, and they drop it?
I'm going to tell you this much, Dewayne. I couldn't do that. Did you do that?
Maybe. Maybe back in my day.
Maybe back in your day. I believe it. I believe it. Hey, you know, we were saying earlier there that we needed to adjust to that passing game, and Watson did that right there.
Yes.
You know, very flexible, very educated football, very disciplined football.
Yes. Drake Moore picks up 2 on 1st and goal from the 3, 2nd and goal from the 1.
You know, Drake Moore, he's that silent soldier out there. You know, he's getting the ball, and he's putting it where it needs to go.
Well, he's been a strong runner this year, as we talked about earlier, for this team, and relieving Nate Saucedo at times in that backfield. He rips off close to 10 yards per carry. Hasn't had quite that same amount of running room here, but they bring in the hammer with K.J. Fry, who gets it, and he's got 6. Touchdown, Clarke.
You know, great job to K.J. Fry there. I want to go back to Drake Moore. I told him in the hallway I thought he had the best game of his life during homecoming. He left it all in the field, and he kept pushing forward. We may have not won the game, but Drake had a great game that night. Congratulations to K.J. Fry on pushing up there.
As you can see, a Tubaugh touchdown brought to you by Tubaugh Family Chiropractic. They can get you fixed up and living a pain-free life. Offense is going to stay out there to go for 2 after the blocked PAT earlier, and then, of course, the tipped field goal, too. It just seems like Red Oak maybe has their number on the field goal kicking. Cooley will be under center. The handoff goes to Fry again, who keeps those legs churning, and he's going to fight his way into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and Coach Quinlan loves it.
Coach Quinlan's down here on the other 30-yard line, just silently putting his hands in the air. You know, that was a great play call there. Oscar Castro, he's been kind of struggling with that extra point and that field goal. Let's get 2 points, not 1 here, and let's make it a ball game. That also gives Clarke the advantage right now at 14-6.
Up by 8 with 1:14 to go in the third. We'll be back to Osceola. KJ Fry powers in from a yard out to regain the lead for the Indians. It's been a tight one here tonight in Osceola, just as we thought it might be. Dewayne Cook and Thomas Kedley back here on Go SEC TV with you. 1:14 to go in the third quarter. Thomas, Indians back out in front.
Yeah, you know, I got to bring it up again. Great play call on that 2-point conversion. It makes it a 2-score game. So Red Oak's got to put 2 up. That gives the Indians the benefit, and I like seeing that.
Castro's kick bounces into the end zone as the backman Dawson Bond on the return decided to let it go. And that's where the Red Oak offense will start, is at their own 25-yard line. Well, offense gave you the lead again, defense. See if they can hang on to it. It has. Go ahead.
Yeah, we just gotta stay focused. You know, we gotta stay disciplined. I hope we got a good rest during halftime there. I really hope we went over what our problems were and we found some solutions. You know, be solution seekers.
Lori Henricks likes what she sees. Way to go, boys! After the score from KJ.
Yeah, good to hear from Lori.
Roeder in the shotgun, fire. Oh, it's picked! And going back the other way is 87, Cole White for 6 more.
You know, it couldn't have gone to a better guy to get that pick 6. Cole White has a heart of gold. I like to call him the gentle giant. He turns it on when he's on the football field. He's a nice guy. Congratulations, Cole, on that.
Watch it here, Thomas. He just read it beautifully on that wide receiver screen. Caught it as it came out of the hands of Roeder and took it the rest of the way with nobody in front of him.
That was an amazing play.
20-yard pick 6 for Cole White.
You know, 6'6", 230 pounds, and to be able to read a ball like a receiver like that, that's amazing. Athletic. Can't wait to see that kid's future in football.
Doesn't this give you such vibes from that homecoming game last week, just now reversed?
Yeah, it does. It does. You know, but, yeah, I'm speechless on that. Yeah, I really am.
We've got a false start here on the Indians with going for 2 once again, the offense out there. So that'll make a 2-point conversion attempt rather from the 2. Or I beg your pardon, the 3, be back all the way to the 8-yard line. Deborah Snell, let's keep it up, guys. Go Clarke, you got this. Weston Brokaw with a way to go Clarke, too.
Hey, Deb Snell, an employee here at Clarke, and Weston Brokaw, another Clarke alumni. Yeah. So, again, we've got the Clarke faithful on here and out there in the stands. Hey, the stands are still full, ladies and gentlemen.
Castro on for the PAT, and it's blocked up the gut again. I don't know what it is, but Red Oak's got something timed up in the middle with those point-after attempts as Adam Byer knocked it away. But a big momentum shift in this one in Osceola. What was 6-6 just, a mere 6 seconds ago up on the play clock. Now Clarke leads it by 2 possessions, 20-6 near the end of the third.